Hi, Gary here. You know, when I wake up every morning, I like to accomplish 3 things each day. That usually makes me have a great day, and I find there's always obstacles in the world. You know, the interesting part about it is the biggest obstacle I find in my day is me. It's not anything else out there because of a variety of things. But one of them is really this particular little rule I want to talk about today, and it's called the 80-20 rule. Now, this is not the Pareto principle you've probably heard of many times where 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. No, this is a different one. This one is about the first attempt you make at anything new, you only get an 80% result. And we all know that. So what do? Well, we typically procrastinate. And we procrastinate because we want everything to come out perfect right up front. And it's kind of insane when you think about it because nothing ever comes out perfect up front. It just doesn't work that way. I have a little analogy for you. In the summertime when it starts off, we like to go to the mountains and go swimming. Invariably, we go out on that dock to make that first jump into the water. It's not pleasant, because the water's cold at the beginning of the year. So if I stand there 1 second or 10 seconds or 10 minutes, no matter when I jump in the water, I'm going to get the same result. It's cold, okay? And that's how most everything works. The first time you go at it, no matter how long you prepare, you get an 80% result. Now that causes us fear of failure. I don't want an 80% result. I want it to be perfect. And I would change your language or your thoughts and say, make it about progress, continual progress, not perfection. But for those of you who are stuck on perfection, I get it. And the most important thing is then, fine, look at this diagram right here. What it basically says is this: the first attempt is 80%. The second attempt is another 80%, which gets it up to 96%. The third is another 80%, which gets it to 99%. And the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth. By the time you get to the sixth and seventh, you're at 99%. And so you have a very good result. So you might be saying, Gary, why would you said this 80-20 rule, why would you do it that way? Well, it's teamwork many times. Now, teamwork in the business world, it can be teamwork at home, if you're retired or otherwise, with your spouse, your family, your friends, or whatever. But you may be really good at starting something. You may be really good at finishing something. You might be a specialist at something. So even though you're a finisher and you're trying to start it, and it's really difficult, then team up with somebody that will start it. And you don't have anybody, or you're trying to do something that really requires a specialist, then go get the specialist. Today, out there on the internet, you can get all sorts of specialists to do stuff for you. So simply, so easily, and so inexpensively. So it's a matter of putting a team together. We do that for this video production. I'm doing the video. We've got a video editor, we've got a graphic artist, we've got a writer, we got an editor, and we got somebody who puts it all together and launches it out there. They're all good at what they do, and we get a great result. Hopefully you believe it's a great result, but initially it's a bunch of 80%. So I'm not saying that you're going to get a lousy result. I'm saying anytime you do anything, jumping off the dock into the lake or whatever it happens to be, the first time is 80%. Make peace with it, go forward, and it will just make your life a lot easier, and you get those 3 things accomplished in a day. At least that works for me. So, until next time, enjoy.